Every journey begins with a spark, a creative urge, a new project, or a dream that refuses to let go. You sit at your desk, late at night, the world quiet around you, and inspiration strikes. You know exactly what you want to build, to create, to achieve. But to bring your vision to life, you need the right tools. The perfect software is out there, promising to turn your ideas into reality. You find it, the software that could make all the difference. But then, reality hits. The price tag is staggering, far beyond what you can afford. It feels unfair, almost cruel that something so essential is locked behind a paywall you can't cross. The official store is out of the question. So, you start searching. Maybe there's a free trial, a discount, or some hidden way to get what you need. The internet is vast, and you're determined to find a solution. Soon you stumble upon headlines that seem too good to be true. Get software name full version free. Promises of instant access, no strings attached, flood your screen. The temptation grows stronger. Forums and comment sections are filled with people claiming it works. Stories of success, step-by-step guides, and reassurances from strangers who say they've done it before. Download this file, run this patcher, enter this serial number. The instructions are simple, the process quick. The temptation is real, and it feels like everyone else is doing it. Your antivirus throws up a warning, but the comments insist it's just a false positive. You silence your doubts, disable your protection, and trust the crowd. After all, what's the worst that could happen? The software opens. It works. Every feature is unlocked, every limitation gone. For a moment you feel unstoppable. You feel victorious, like you've outsmarted the system, found a secret shortcut that only the clever discover. It seems harmless, almost like a victimless crime. No one appears to be hurt, and you get what you need. But beneath the surface, a quiet unease lingers. Something doesn't feel quite right. This sense of victory is an illusion. The free software is a Trojan horse, hiding secrets you can't see. It's not just a shortcut, it's a trap. By unlocking the software, you've also unlocked a backdoor into your digital life. Your files, your privacy, your identity, all suddenly at risk. The people who cracked it aren't digital Robin Hoods. They're cyber criminals, lurking in the shadows, waiting for someone to take the bait. They didn't do this to help you. Their goal is profit, not generosity. Your trust is their opportunity. The real price isn't measured in dollars or credit cards. It's something far more valuable. It's your data, your security, your peace of mind. The trap is set, and you're the one caught in it. You just don't know it yet. The consequences are already unfolding, hidden in the background, waiting for the moment you least expect. At first, the cracked software works fine. It looks and feels just like the real thing. Smooth, responsive, and seemingly harmless. You might even feel a sense of accomplishment, thinking you've outsmarted the system and saved some money. But behind the scenes, malware is embedding itself. Hidden deep within the code, malicious programs are quietly taking root, often without any visible signs. These threats are designed to evade detection, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Pirated software is a top delivery method for dangerous malware. Hackers know that people looking for free software are easy targets, and they exploit this by bundling viruses, trojans, and spyware with cracked downloads. Keyloggers record your passwords and personal info. Every keystroke you make, bank logins, emails, private messages, can be captured and sent to cybercriminals, putting your identity and finances at risk. Your computer could become part of a botnet, sending spam or mining cryptocurrency. Without your knowledge, your device might be hijacked to attack others, slow down your system, or rack up huge electricity bills. Ransomware is the worst. It encrypts your files and demands payment. Suddenly, your photos, documents, and work are locked away, held hostage by criminals who want your money. Paying the ransom doesn't guarantee you'll get your files back. Many victims pay, only to be ignored or targeted again, losing both their data and their money. The financial and emotional loss can be devastating. It's not just about money. Losing precious memories, important work, or sensitive information can leave lasting scars. Studies show a strong link between piracy and malware. Security experts warn that downloading unlicensed software is one of the riskiest things you can do online. 37% of software worldwide is unlicensed. That's millions of computers exposed to threats, creating a global problem that affects everyone. In some regions, it's over 70%. In these areas, cybercrime is rampant, and users face a much higher risk of infection and data theft. Your chance of getting malware from pirated software? 1 in 3. That's like rolling dice with your digital life every time you download something free. The allure of free pulls users into a world of fraud and extortion. What starts as a harmless download can quickly spiral into a nightmare of lost data, stolen identity, and endless regret. The risk is real, and the consequences are severe. Cybercriminals are constantly evolving, finding new ways to exploit unsuspecting users. What seemed like a shortcut can destroy your digital life. The damage can be permanent, affecting your work, relationships, and peace of mind. The cost of free is far too high. Don't play this game. Protect yourself, your data, and your future by staying away from pirated software. Software crackers are skilled reverse engineers. They use disassemblers to break down compiled code, exposing how programs work. Tools like IDA Pro map out a program's structure, revealing license checks. Debuggers let crackers pause and manipulate software as it runs. They set breakpoints, examine logic, and bypass protections. Network sniffers intercept data sent online, helping bypass activation checks. Advanced crackers exploit vulnerabilities, turning cracks into security breaches. This arsenal of tools gives them a powerful edge. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game with developers. Cracking isn't random, it's a technical craft, and it's always evolving. Crackers use several methods to break software security. Binary patching modifies the program's code to bypass license checks. Patcher programs automate this for users, often delivering malware in the process. Keygens reverse engineer serial number algorithms to generate valid keys. Loaders inject code into memory, disabling protections without altering files. These methods are stealthy and persistent. Each approach gives crackers a foothold in your system. The more advanced the protection, the more creative the crack. But every method carries risk for the user. Running these tools is an open invitation to malware. The convenience comes at a hidden cost. Software cracking is a community-driven ecosystem. Juarez groups compete to release cracks first, earning prestige. Once a crack is made, it spreads rapidly through private and public channels. This decentralized network is nearly impossible to shut down. Weak DRM makes software more vulnerable. Some protections are easy to bypass, others frustrate legitimate users. Ironically, harsh DRM can push users toward pirated versions. Developers must balance strong security with user experience. Crackers only need one weak point. Developers must secure everything. The asymmetry favors attackers. Motivated communities and weak protections keep piracy alive. It's a persistent, evolving problem. The dangers of cracked software are real and devastating. 1/3 of piracy sites try to install malware. A small architecture firm used cracked CAD software. Hackers accessed their network, watched for months, then intercepted a client invoice. The client paid 150,000 euros to the criminals. The firm lost the money and nearly went bankrupt. This started with a single pirated download. Individuals have lost savings, identities, and personal memories. The people behind cracks are often organized criminals. Using pirated software connects you to this underworld. It's not just about stealing from companies, it's risking everything you value. The convenience isn't worth the catastrophic risk. One bad decision can change everything. Developers are fighting back in a technological arms race. Modern DRM uses encryption, obfuscation, and online activation. Some systems, like Denuvo, scatter checks throughout the code, unique to each user. Cracking these protections is harder than ever. The law is another weapon. DMCA and similar laws target both crackers and distributors. High-profile prosecutions send a clear message. Cracking is a crime. Developers are also shifting to subscription and cloud-based models. Software as a service makes piracy less practical. Online-only games and services can't be pirated in the traditional sense. By changing how software is delivered, developers make cracking less effective. The battle is ongoing, but the landscape is shifting. Security and accessibility are evolving together. The ethics of cracking aren't always black and white. Some see it as a technical challenge or a way to preserve old software. Abandonware and preservation efforts keep digital history alive. Ethical hackers use similar tools to find vulnerabilities and improve security. But the law rarely distinguishes between research and piracy. Today, most cracking is commercial and criminal. Forums and torrent sites are dangerous marketplaces, not academic spaces. The noble justifications don't erase the risks. For most users, downloading cracks is an invitation to disaster. The reality, the risks far outweigh any supposed benefits. Digital safety starts with a single, crucial decision. Never trust cracked or pirated software, no matter how tempting it may seem. The internet is full of offers that promise expensive programs for free, but these shortcuts often come with hidden dangers that can cost you far more than you expect. The risks are real and severe: financial loss, identity theft, and even the destruction of your valuable data. Hackers use cracked software as a gateway to steal your personal information, drain your bank accounts, or lock you out of your own files. The safest choice is always to use legitimate licensed software. When you buy or subscribe to official products, you're not just getting a reliable tool, you're also receiving updates, customer support, and peace of mind. If cost is a concern, open-source alternatives offer powerful, free, and completely legal options. For example, GIMP is a fantastic substitute for Photoshop, and LibreOffice can easily replace Microsoft Office for most users. For video editing, DaVinci Resolve provides professional-grade features without the hefty price tag, making it accessible to everyone from beginners to experts. By choosing open-source tools, you not only protect yourself from cyber threats, but you also support a global community of creators and developers who believe in sharing knowledge and innovation. Developers are working hard to innovate in security and make software more affordable. Many companies now offer student discounts, regional pricing, and flexible subscriptions to ensure that everyone can access the tools they need. These options make high-quality software accessible to students, professionals, and hobbyists alike, breaking down barriers to creativity and productivity. Remember, users and creators share the responsibility of building a healthy digital ecosystem. When you choose to support legitimate software, you help foster innovation and fairness in the tech world. Supporting the developers who empower your creativity and productivity ensures they receive fair compensation for their hard work and dedication. Always choose legitimate software or safe, trusted open-source alternatives. Your decision protects your devices, your data, and your future. Don't let the false promise of free software compromise your security or the future of digital creation. Make the smart choice. Protect yourself and support the creators who make innovation possible.